So, Prince Harry's back in the UK again, and this time it feels different. Not in a hopeful, maybe he's mending fences kind of way, but more like he's circling the palace, trying to crash a party he was never invited to. The way he touched down, laid that wreath for the late Queen, and made sure the press knew about it. That wasn't subtle, that was calculated. Desperate even. Like someone begging the world to remember he still exists, still feels, still belongs. But most people have already moved on. Let's get real. Harry's not here on a royal invitation. He's on what people are calling a fake royal tour. 4 days of engagements, no word from Buckingham Palace, no warm welcome, no statement. Just silence. And silence from the royals speaks volumes, especially when your father, the king, is just a few hundred miles away and still won't acknowledge you're in the country. Sure, maybe Charles might meet Harry in private, father and son, right? But if it happens, it's not love. It's damage control, because whenever anyone in the firm breathes in Harry's direction, the public goes wild. Tabloids feast, approval ratings dip, and the palace scrambles. If there's a meeting, it'll be buried. But most likely, it won't happen at all. Meanwhile, William's calendar, solid. It's like he's running a marathon of anywhere but near Harry. Every single day of Harry's visit, William is booked. Mental health stops, charities, memorials, locked in long ago, but if there was even the tiniest gap, it's filled now. William isn't playing the forgive and forget game. He's not even pretending to, and that has to sting. Harry's clawing to get back into the fold, but no one's reaching out. Instead, he's out here manufacturing royal relevance, while the real royals ignore him like yesterday's headline. And let's be honest, it's not just emotion, it's money. Harry and Meghan don't have steady income. Netflix doesn't pay every week, and California luxury isn't cheap. So when Harry pops up at Wellchild, yes, after 17 years with the charity, people ask, was it for the cause or the check? Back on stage, cameras flashing, presenting awards, right on cue with his tour. You do the math. Nobody says he doesn't care, but let's not pretend this isn't also PR. It's about being Prince Harry again, the one who existed before Meghan. And Meghan? Nowhere. Loudly nowhere. She's made it clear she won't set foot in the UK unless absolutely necessary. Some say safety, others pride, but let's be real, it's strategy. She doesn't want the smoke, doesn't want the family that never accepted her, so she sends Harry alone to patch a bridge that burned years ago. But this isn't 2018. The goodwill's gone. Trust shattered. Sympathy played to death. The monarchy isn't signing up for more Oprah specials or Netflix drama. They've closed ranks, and Harry's outside, tapping on the glass, hoping someone lets him in. On paper, he's doing the right gestures. Appearances, speeches, charity work, even that wreath, hoping to soften hearts. But it's not landing. People remember the lawsuits, the government court battles, the claims that the UK was unsafe. That hit nerves, with politicians and everyday folks who once called him the People's Prince. Now there's the double standard. Too dangerous for his kids, too risky for Meghan. Yet he keeps flying back alone. What changed? Nothing, except his growing need for relevance. His team says he wants reconciliation, that it's up to the royals now. But you can't torch the house and then ask for your room back. This is Harry's longest UK stay since the Queen's funeral. He's lingering, waiting for someone to say, all right, let's talk. But no one is. Charles is in Scotland. William's dodging every overlap. Meghan, she's sipping tea in Montecito, watching from afar like it's a series she executive produced. That's the sting. Harry's not just fighting for family, he's trying to rewrite his story, but the cast won't cooperate. William's drawn the hardest line. Insiders even claim the palace lined up his schedule to block accidental meetings. No awkward photos, no brotherly hugs, nothing. All deliberate, all brutal. And for Harry, this isn't about duty, it's about identity. He tried to leave as a new man, but somewhere he lost himself. Now he's stuck. Not royal, not Hollywood, just drifting. And the public? They're tired. Every move looks staged. Every speech feels scripted. The empathy well is dry. This isn't a movie. There's no reunion scene, no music swelling as he embraces William or kneels before Charles. This is real life. And in real life, bridges don't rebuild themselves because you flew across the ocean. Yes, whispers say Harry still dreams of returning, bringing the kids, slipping into an honorary role if moods shift. But that's fantasy. The doors aren't just closed, they're bolted. The palace isn't waiting, the public isn't begging. What people remember isn't the boy walking behind Diana's coffin, It's the man in California pointing fingers across the Atlantic. And while Harry's not entirely hated, patience is wearing thin because every fix only stirs more trouble. It's like he keeps trying to apologize with a microphone, but the royals don't reconcile in public. They shut the door, draw the curtains, and wait. Meanwhile, Harry knocks louder, convinced if people just understood, everything would change. But Meghan? She left and never looked back. New projects, new life, no second guessing. And Harry? He's pacing the gates, restless, longing, staying longer in the UK, quietly admitting he misses it. The structure, the traditions, the purpose that came with his title. And maybe that's the hardest truth. The life he thought he escaped was the only one where he truly belonged. But you can't burn a bridge and expect a blueprint to rebuild it. Not when your brother won't look your way, and your father schedules grief around your PR calendar. Still, Harry keeps trying. Wreaths, handshakes, smiles. Believing one day he'll say the right thing, play the right role, and they'll let him back in. But the truth? The story's already written. The firm has moved on. The roles are filled, and Harry's still wearing a costume for a character no one believes in anymore.